I'm going to be talking about a story which was really inspirational back in the days when it happened, and I thought that I would share it with you guys. So, what is the story about? Do you know the feeling when you want to do something but other people tell you not to do it? There can be many reasons why people tell you not to do it. One, because they don't believe that you can do the thing. Second, they don't want you to do the thing because they know that you will succeed, therefore you will be better than them. Or third, they are just envied because you have the courage to do the thing and they don't. There are of course many other things, but my point is, sometimes people want to do something, pursue their dreams, try something new, or it can be anything, like any everyday situation. But the problem is they are afraid to do it because some people said that they can't do it. And I thought I would share how I coped with this situation. It was in 2019. 2019, I was in grade 11 and I wanted to take a gap year after my graduation. So I was looking for opportunities and I found this scholarship to America, which was pretty easy to obtain. All you had to do was get a driver's license and of course pay some money, get into interviews. But the point is, it was not so hard, like I didn't have to do any other exams. The problem that I was 18 and I didn't have my driver's license. I was never really into driving since my father and mother can drive, and I went to school in my city, so I didn't have to take the car. And every time I went to Budapest, like once or twice a year, it was public transport for me, like it was enough. So I never thought of getting a driver's license because I felt like I don't need it. It was this opportunity that I really wanted to take. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do my driver's license. First, I had to go through the theoretical part, which was not a problem for me because I was good at learning, I was good at studying stuff. Plus, it was interesting for me to know who can pass first or what type of rules are there. So I was like, okay, I can do it. I did it pretty quickly. 2019 summer, I passed my exam for the first time. Then it came health exam, which was about if you pass like an accident, what do you do, stuff like that. It was pretty easy again. I passed it for the first time, so I was not nervous. And then when I started the last year of my high school, it was 2019 September. I was looking for a driver instructor because here in Hungary, you have to drive at least 30 hours, if I remember well, with a professional, and then you can go to the exam. Well, it was not a problem. I found a really nice guy who was young, he was really flexible, so I managed to go even in the morning to drive or in the evening since I had school. But the point is that he was really nice. He had a really bad car because I was being told that if I learn how to drive on a bad car, then later it will be easier to drive the better car, and it's true. At the beginning I was really excited because like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be driving. After the second week, when I had 4 lessons, I was super disappointed because I couldn't even start the car. It was not hard to start it because we practiced a lot, but I still didn't manage to do it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to give it up. Of course, it was only after the second week, so what do I know? Anyways, this is not the point of the story. The point of the story is that I practiced, I went, we had some fun time because sometimes I was like so great. I went through the whole class without making a mistake, and then I was like, I almost crashed, I almost hit someone. So it was like a roller coaster. But then the point of my story is that as the exam approached, I didn't know when I was able to do the exam. I knew that I needed more than 30 hours to pass, but obviously I didn't know how many exactly. And the problem was that I started to do my driver's license in September. So in November, I was like, okay, I was close to 30 hours. Some I need some guidance when I'm gonna be able to pass my exam. The problem that my instructor told me that the 9th of December is the time when I can do my exam. I was like, okay, I'm so happy. Like I don't know, when he told me I had like 2 weeks, so I was like, I'm so happy. The problem is, he said, if I don't pass that exam, the next time I can go is January. And I won't be able to drive in December because he is full. So I either pass in December or I have to drive again in January, and then I can get an exam date at February. And I was like, if I skip one whole month of not driving, I will never pass that exam because, oh my god, I need practice. Like, I needed constant practice to do it. And do you think I can pass the exam? He was like, yes. And this is the problem. He was the only one who believed that I could do it. Every other person that I knew, that I was talking to about the driving license, told me not to do it because you cannot. In Hungary, there was this thing that if you wanted to pass the exam, you paid the instructor extra money. When I told this, my parents, they told me that we cannot do this because my mom told me they want me to pass because I can drive and not because I paid extra money. But for example, I don't know the rules. And I think that this is true. Like, I didn't agree with many of my friends who passed because they paid extra money. They drive pretty well, but I didn't feel like this was the thing. And when I asked my instructor, he said that this thing is banned in that school. So I wasn't even able to do it because they just didn't accept the money. At that point, I was going to talk to many people about it because I was super stressed, especially that throughout the whole November, I made plenty of mistakes and I was like, oh my gosh, like what is happening? The day I find out my exam date, I was stressing. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Nobody believes me. Everybody I was talking to, they told me not to do it. They told me, why did I start? They told me it was a mistake to start. The only thing that was in front of me is that if I pass, I can go to America. Now that it's 2022, I have to tell you that since COVID happened, I couldn't take the scholarship, so I went to university, but it was worth doing the driving license. I was being told I'm not gonna be able to do the exam because first, I didn't pay extra money, second, I'm a girl, and for some reason in Hungary, there is that stereotype that if you're a girl and if you're young, you cannot drive. That is not true. I agree that sometimes boys are better drivers because, I don't know, it's just an instinct or something. But my mom is a good driver and I'm a good driver. So I was being told many reasons why I won't be able to pass my exam. And to be honest, I believe them. I believe them because I haven't met any other person in my area, in my city, who passed without paying extra money for the first time. I was like super stressed, but 9th of December came and I remember it was raining all morning. My appointment was 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it was raining all day and I was like, I cannot believe that I need to pass my exam in a rainy weather because of course when it's raining it's harder to drive. And I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, that was a sign for me that I'm going to fail. And then, I don't know, when I got there to the exam, I was like, you know what? I worked so hard for this. I practiced. I have to do it because I can and I believe I can. And I didn't care about what everyone else said. The only person I was focusing on was my instructor because he was the one who told me that it doesn't matter what other people say. Do you believe in yourself? Yes, then you can do it. You don't need other people to believe in you. If you believe in yourself, that's enough. And he was right, because I passed for the first time. Okay, it stopped raining, but it was still really cloudy and the roads were slithery, so I was like, oh my gosh. But the point is, if the roads are slithery, you can go slower. But the point of the story is that for basically 3 months, people have been telling me that you're gonna fail. You don't even have to go. You shouldn't have started. Why? Because they either didn't believe in me, they either wanted to do the same thing but they didn't have the courage, or they were jealous because they thought I could pass for the first time and they didn't. There are many reasons why people will tell you not to do something, but the point is, you shouldn't listen to them. You shouldn't listen to what other people say. If you want to, I don't know, move to another country, do it. If you want to start something new that you never did before, do it. If you want to change your appearance, do it. You shouldn't care what other people say, because the only thing that matters is that you believe in yourself, that you can do it. Why? Write down the reasons. Why do you believe that you can do it? There are many, many reasons, because you are capable of doing it. You are capable of doing everything that you want. And when people tell you not to do it because of this or that, you shouldn't listen to them, because who are they? Yes, sometimes friends tell you, sometimes family tell you, but you shouldn't listen to them. You should only focus on those people who truly believe in you, no matter what. Like my instructor knew me. We were talking a lot about personal things. And at the end of the day, he always told me, you can do it. I know you, you can do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you managed to get some courage. And I can't wait to see you guys succeed in something that you were so afraid to do because others told you not to. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye!